Hello, this is V, and today I wanted to talk about how to choose the right software to publish your digital edition. And it's actually very easy to do, you just need to know 5 things, okay? So the most important thing when choosing the right software to publish a digital edition is to look at readability. Will it provide the best possible readability on your digital edition? Then of course the speed, then of course the device compatibility, then of course the features that you might need, and finally the infrastructure that the software offers to your publishing network. It's very important to consider, will it work on your domain and hosting so you can keep all the traffic? Secondly, what kinds of ads you can run on your digital edition. Just having static inside the magazine on the page ads is not enough. You might need to use banner ads, videos and stuff like that. You really need to check in before choosing the right software. And finally, will it scale as you scale? Will it work with multi-channel publishing approach? Will you be able to produce apps out of your digital edition? Will you be able to produce web archive and stuff like that? So it's really important to look at all these features, and let's go to my computer. I'll show everything for you step by step. Okay, so we are at my computer, and the most important thing on every digital edition, and by far the hardest to achieve, is readability. So I have set up my phone in front of my computer, and it's about 10 to 15 inches away, okay, from the screen. And the screen is just a basic laptop, nothing fancy. It has, I think, the most popular resolution, that is 1366 by 768, and it's very decent, small, I think, screen, okay? It's 15 inches. And it's very important to make your digital edition readable on screens like that, because believe me, I saw a lot of stats, I gathered so much data, and there are a lot of readers who reads using this screen, okay? So let's see if it's readable. I think it is, right? I think you can read everything pretty shortly, and it's very fast. So if you can achieve this kind of readability on your digital edition, it's wonderful. It's one of the best possible, and you should look for that when choosing the right software to publish a digital edition. Okay, so the next really important thing to consider is the page speed and how fast does your magazine load, okay? In some cases, magazines are really slow, and it shows the loading bar forever, you know, and then if you try to go through the pages faster, it kind of stalls on you, you know, so that's not the experience you want to bring to your readers. So there actually are some tools that you can use. The one that I use here is GTmetrix, and that's a really great tool because it shows the website performance and how fast it loads. Of course, these are just numbers and just you know, theoretical values, and you also need to go ahead and check the magazine, how it feels as a person using it, okay? So I just ran a quick test on one of our test magazines, and I think this is the score you should look for. So web page speed score is B, it's 81%. I think it's very fast for JavaScript application. And if you go to it and try to go through the pages, it practically has no lag. And here is a video loading. Of course, you might say that I have already cached this magazine, but let's do the hard reload and see how it works then. Boom, the magazine has loaded, and I go to different pages and it works right away. You don't need to wait any time to see the page. That's the speed you are looking for. Okay, so I figured I cannot just leave this like that without any comparison. And I just grabbed some random magazine with a reader software from online and just ran a quick speed test. And as you can see, the score is F, and this is really bad, really bad. So this is what you should not be choosing as your magazine publishing platform. And I'm sorry, I don't want to insult the developers or anybody, but This really needs to be improved. Okay, so the next thing you should consider is the device capability. And what I mean by that is the magazine responsive and will it work bringing the same great experience on every device? By saying every device, I mean the laptop screen or just the desktop screen, then of course the tablet, and the most popular tablet of course is the iPad, and finally any mobile device, okay? So Google has this great tool called Chrome, and you can run this test using the tool. Oh, sorry. Oops, it's airplane mode. I want to go to. Sorry. I'm failing. Okay, so it has developer tools, and by using developer tools, you can simulate different devices just inside your browser. And as you can see, this magazine works perfectly on mobile devices. Looks great, works perfect, text is readable, everything is fast. So this is the experience you should be looking for in your magazine software, and you need to make your magazine work on every device because people will try to read it. For example, let's just simply imagine you're blasting to your email list that the new version is up, and so many people, when they get the email, they are going to be on the move. They might be sitting in the metro going to work if they're living in some metropolitan city. They might be driving, they might be waiting somewhere, and they will get your email saying that the new issue is up, and of course they will be curious to check it. And if they will open it on mobile and see that it's not readable, they won't read it again and they won't come back. They will be disappointed, and I think just a very few people gonna go ahead, gonna go that extra mile, go back home or at the office and check it on the computer screen. So it's very important to deliver the content on every device in the best experience and readability possible. Okay, so the next very important thing is to look at the features that the software is going to have, okay? So the most important feature is a preload feature. That is invisible, but it's very important that as the reader reads the page, the software automatically will preload all the pages. In our case, the software preloads next 3 pages and then every page from the TOC, because we're trying to deliver all the pages to the reader without waiting, and all the pages that are available with one click. So I think it's a very important feature to have. So if somebody clicks this link, it loads instantly. So you don't have any waiting time. I think this is an amazing feature, and you just should choose a software that has similar or exactly this feature. Then of course it's very important to have deep linking, so you can have a link directly to some page. Okay, oops, page 20, boom, it loads. So this means that you can drop somebody a link to exact page, and this is also good for SEO. And another great feature is a sharing option, and of course if you shares the exact page, not the link to the whole magazine, to the cover of the magazine, but it shares the exact page you're on when you are sharing it. And then it's very important to have a subscription feature, so people can subscribe real fast if they like a magazine. And this is very important to have the feature that people can subscribe to the magazine without leaving the actual magazine, without redirecting them anywhere. And then depending on your publishing method and on your copyright methods, you can offer a download option for offline reading. So in this case, you can download full magazine and read it offline as a PDF, or you can download each article as a PDF as well. Okay, finally, the infrastructure that the software delivers is very important to you. First of all, you need to make sure that you will be able to publish your digital edition under your domain. This is really important to do because as you promote a magazine, you will be sending all the traffic to your domain, not to somebody else, not to some service providers. So you keep all the traffic. Even if you cancel the relationship with the provider of the software, you will have all the benefits, because for all this time while you were running your digital edition, you were promoting your domain and your brand. So this brings huge credibility to you. So I strongly suggest you to keep that. It's very important. Okay, so the next thing is to make sure that the software you chose is scalable, because in so many cases, if you get a software and you want to publish your magazine, the software takes your content or takes your content as a PDF or whatever, in whatever form it is, and they simply convert it to images and then makes a flipbook from those images, makes the similar software, but all the content here will be images. All the text will be converted to images. That's actually not that bad, because it's very easy to deal with the fonts, with how it looks. It's very easy to expect what will happen with images, okay? But actually, if you want to scale, that's not the right way to do that, because you can't reuse your content stored as images. If you want to reuse your content and build a multi-channel publishing network, you need your content stored to the database as text and images. There does just that. Even if you provide PDF, we convert it to text, store it to database, and we can do whatever. We can publish an archive on your website, we can feed all the content to your magazine portal, we can feed all the content to apps, we can feed all the content to most popular newsstands on Google Play and Apple iTunes. We can do whatever we want because we store all the content as text. Okay, and finally the ads. It's really important part, because so many magazines published online as digital edition, they are only acts like a replica of print. So basically what you do is just take a print edition and just publish it online using some reader software by converting it to images, and all you have and all you can sell is just a picture ads. Some of those picture ads, like in print magazines, don't even have links. You publish something online that has link written on it, but it doesn't link anywhere. Okay, so that's really not cool. That's not how it should work. So if you choose the right software to publish your digital edition in your magazine, you will have additional options to offer for your advertisers. So it's a nice thing to have, right? So even if you're pitching your advertisers to buy more advertisements on your digital edition, or if you want to offer them more complex campaigns, you should have some more ad options than just the static images. And you should make sure that your digital edition or your software that you choose to publish it will be able to handle that. In our case, we have very nice tools that is called Ads Portfolio, and we kind of showcase what kinds of ads you can have on your digital edition. And it really works very well, and it encourages the advertisers to buy more ad space, or if not more, then more complex ads, and it really brings great return on investment for them. So I just want to walk you through real quick. Okay, so this is just a static ad. This is just a basic ad that you have on print magazine as well, okay? Let's go deeper. Let's see the banner ad. This is a banner ad that you can offer in a digital edition, and it's totally different. It brings you more ad space, so you can have as many as you can sell of those on your digital edition. Then the new sticker ad. New sticker ad is just running a line of text, and it's really nice because it grabs attention. If your advertiser is just running the static ad on your digital edition, just by adding this line to the static ad will increase return on investment and number of clicks that the ad receives, that's for sure. Then the pop-up ad. That's a classic pop-up ad. Then let's go deeper. Ken Burns, this is very nice because you can have nice images and you can simply just focus people to some details, and to show off the brand or some some particular parts of the image that you want to promote. Let's go deeper. Then the slideshows. You can have slideshows on your pages. So just by utilizing one page, you can have more images. So you can start creating moods before showing the actual product or the price. You can use first slides just to create moods, or you can showcase the product from different sides. Endless possibilities. Then of course the video ad. This is one of the most common and best converting ads, so this can have a link to longer video, and this is really great method to advertise. Then let's go to user-based input ads. Then the corner peel. This is great because it doesn't use any space on the magazine, and you can put it like one ad to the whole magazine, or you can put it to specific pages. You can use this corner peel to add additional value to pages, and this is very nice and noticeable method to advertise. Let's go deeper. Then the reminder ad. This is very cool thing if you are having an event or something and you want people not to forget about it. So just by clicking this, it directly connects to your Google Calendar or to your iCal if you're an Apple user, and stores the event directly to reader's calendar. So it's really cool thing. Then the live form ad. This is actually a survey implemented right to the magazine page, and so you can gather feedback. You can do some survey and ask questions to your readers, and that's very nice. You can gather feedback. That's very good feature. Let's go deeper. It's a time scarcity ad. This is a classic thing. If the time runs out, you miss your chance to save, in this case 20%, and that's it. This was time scarcity ad, so you can really boost people to buy and to take the decisions. Then let's go to the advanced ads. These are very powerful. First of all, it's condition-based ad. So condition-based ad, you can track everybody who starts reading a magazine, and based on their decisions, for example, they're staying longer on product pages, so you can think that they're looking to buy something. So based on their behavior while they're on your magazine or even on your publishing network, you can show them different ads. So that's really powerful. You can be more targeted with your advertising using this. Then the chat box. This is a classic chat box. This is a very nice feature. You can add it to specific pages, or you can add it on overall magazine to the whole magazine, so the same chat box will be on every page. And for example, this is really good if you're adding an advertisement with some kind of complex product, and the advertiser wants to give more information. You can simply add the chat box on your magazine page and give your advertiser username and password, so he can get in direct contact with people who are interested to his products. So we're just using bot here, but it talks to you. Okay. Then the browser notifications. This is getting really big. So if your customers clicks on that and allows the browser notifications, you will have direct contact to the visitor on his browser. So this is similar to push notifications that are on mobile. This is just used on the browser. So even if they close the page, even if they close the magazine, you will be able to send browser notifications to them. So it's really nice method to follow up or to even push them to some buying decisions. And finally, the remarketing pixel campaign. This is really powerful, and this is, I think, the most powerful by far. So basically how it works. We can add remarketing pixel to some magazine page. Let's say the advertiser buys some ad space on page 10, okay? So we can have a pixel on page 10, so as soon as the reader goes to page 10, the pixel triggers, and that reader becomes the part of your marketing campaign. So we can start running ads using Google AdSense network and show them ads everywhere later on for 30 days, for 60 days. So just imagine how powerful it is. For example, you're selling some high-ticket products on your magazine, and people are not taking decisions right away. And if they just close the magazine, most of the times they forget what they saw. So there is a great opportunity to follow up with them by retargeting them using Google AdSense network. This is really effective, and I won't use the word affordable. It's a cheap method to advertise and push people to make buying decisions. So this is really powerful method. By the way, we can, just to make sure that the person is interested to a particular thing, we can delay the pixel to trigger after 10 seconds user reading the page, or after 20 seconds is up to you, but this is really powerful method. And I think the final thing that we have on our ad portfolio is the exit pop-up ad. This is a very cool method to influence people to do something before they leave. Look, I try to close the page and the pop-up pops and offers me something special before I leave. So it's very important to choose a digital magazine edition that has additional options to advertise and that can help you make more money, okay? So I hope I kind of narrowed down some options for you that you need to look for when choosing the right magazine publishing method, and good luck with your magazine and publishing it.